All right. All right, Lance has about 3 to 5 minutes, so questions for Lance?
Lance, you're becoming a block machine. You're getting good blocks every game. How do you continue to do this going forward?
Just keep playing hard. Same mindset defensively. Don't get nothing up easy.
What do you remember about the South Florida team from the last time they played?
They're real gritty. They had a lot of fighting them, a lot of dog. They weren't too big, but their guards could go. They got shooters on the floor. They got playmakers. They got a senior guard. Yeah, it was really good.
How much as a team do you guys look at the standings and what's going on in conference and kind of where you guys are in it?
All the time. We look at it all the time, every day. We're playing for something bigger than just right now. We're playing for the tournament, seeding and all that stuff. So we checking the top 25. We're checking all that.
When you look at the standings, you saw Cincinnati beat Wichita State last night. That bumps you up to fourth now in the league. Do you think that wow, we're floating pretty good, or does it give you more incentive to even get higher?
More incentive. We haven't done enough yet to even think like that. We gotta stay hungry.
You say you watch all that stuff. What's been either the most surprising thing you've seen that's happened in conference this season, or the most recent surprising thing? I guess I asked that because UConn went to Tulsa last night.
Cumberland's game winner, that was pretty tough. He's having a pretty tough year, but he's a dog, and that just show how much of a dog he really is, and he's gonna be good. Just going forward and stuff like that. So yeah, that was pretty tough.
Penny said that he doesn't want to put too much pressure on you guys, so he doesn't tell you every game's a must-win. You have to win this or else.
Yeah.
But he said you guys kind of get it at this point.
Yeah, that's our mentality. Just Penny don't have to tell us that. That's just every game for us is a must-win because we want to keep playing past, February. We don't Coach Penny doesn't have to tell us, that every game is a must-win. We know that.
You start to see teams for a second time now. What's the challenge in that, if there is one?
Players get better, teams get better, schemes change, so it's just about the details second time around,
How have y'all gotten better going into the second time around?
I feel like we're starting to find an identity in terms of flow. I feel like we're not as choppy. I feel like whenever we do have a rhythm, it's there for a longer spurt than what it was before. Before it was 2-minute spurts, 3-minute spurts. Now it's 5 to 7 minute spurts. So we're just coming along, and we knew that. They would be if you have a young team, so we're still getting better now. The same team we are right now isn't going to be the same team at the beginning of March. So yeah.
When you look at South Florida, get back to them, they have got down big in that game down there, and you had to make the comeback to get the win on the road. And you get there where we can just turn it on whenever you're ready, or the feeling going against it.
Man, it's just the rhythm of the game sometimes. Even last game, we're supposed to close that one now. I feel like we're supposed to have a 20-point win, but it's not we necessarily relax. Teams go harder, so we just gotta up the ante at the end of the game or even in the beginning of the game. South Florida, I know they're gonna come in here thinking that they let one go at home, with a chip on their shoulder. So we just gotta, from the start, just punch first.
You mentioned Penny doesn't have to say to you guys, it's go time. You guys kind of know that. Do you guys say it to each other? Do you guys have a meeting? If so?
Yeah, in group chat, in person, before the game, during the game, timeouts, we're all very much cognizant of what this season means and every game is to us.
Was there a specific moment in the season where you guys said from here on, no more?
That team meeting, I believe so. That team meeting was when I feel like everybody kind of locked in a little harder.
When was that meeting?
Before Central Florida.
Yeah, before Central Florida. Appreciate it.
Lance, I don't know if you've got some nicknames floating around out there.
No, I didn't.
Sir Lancelot is one. Lottery Lance is another.
Hey, those are lit. I'll take any of those names for sure.
You've been splashing 73s. Do you think that when they start closing out on you, you might pump fake somebody and go flush it?
Yeah, for sure. It's all a feel. I don't predetermine anything. All my stuff is just all just it's natural. It's just what I feel. If I feel I got the 2 dribble, pull up, 1 dribble, pull up, all the way to the cup. It's just a feel.
What's the nicknames you had growing up?
LT. All my dudes back home call me Uno because I went #1 on my senior year of high school. That's about it. You know, my name is Lance. It's pretty.
What's the most amount of push-ups y'all had to do in practice because of turnovers?
Ooh, like if you count up like each one.
No,
in
just
practice,
like in one.
In
prep-
one.
in
I remember one time like we were tripping on the drill, dog. We had like do like 25 push-ups, bro. And like that's nothing really, but like 5 turnovers in a drill with no real defense, like that's OD.
So what'd you do, like 100 push-ups out of that?
Man, that practice we did like at least 125 push-ups.
You ever made it out of practice without having to do no push-ups?
Before we started doing the push-up rule.
You and Tyler should have to do the same number of push-ups because that ain't fair. You gotta go so much. You gotta go so
Nah,
much.
for sure. I mean, man, that's my guy. I don't do push-ups for him. I'm gonna do push-ups for me.
Penny really do push-ups the whole time?
Man, Penny do push-ups. Everybody, if you're in the gym, you're gonna do push-ups. If you're a competitor at least, even the people who are just coming just to watch, just like we just want to just observe practice, they get to doing push-ups too.
I don't know if we want to see practice anymore.
You getting swole doing all the push-ups?
For sure.
Hey, did that help your 3-point stroke?
Yes, sir.
You got time for one more?
Anything you can say about, okay, that this is like, you're getting to the point where it's a stretch run now, and you look and you see how many games you got left, where you are in the standings, and do you want to get that back to the wall mentality in terms of getting back up to in the conference race and also for a spot at the NCAA?
Of course, you know it's go time right now. Like this is like the last leg in terms of just like a race. You know we got to finish out strong. You know everything in the past is in the past. We just got to finish strong right now.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate y'all.